Hey everybody, Scott from Boat for Sailing, and what you're looking at is the first step, including really the key part, the three-way valving for both overboard discharge of rainwater from the deck. If the lever set that way, you can shut off water coming down the tube if you rotate the valve to another position, and then to that way, and the water will come out this side here. And due to this distance, I'm going to have to buy a 90-degree hose barb instead of the straight one. But if you saw what this looked like in my previous videos here, where there were so many different pieces of tubing in so many different sizes that I replaced with that 1.5 inch inside diameter line and connected it to the existing build pipe in place here. So now we get some nice neat joints with an 1.5 inch hose barb here that is threaded to fit into the valve. Sorry, this is very hard to shoot. You can imagine how hard it was to tighten and put everything together. And you have your Thru-Hull up here. And then on this side, there's an adapter to take it from 1.5 inch NPT, which means plumbing thread, down to a 1/2 inch PEX connection. As I said, I'll change that. This is just a sediment filter. So the idea when you're doing rainwater collection from your deck is you are going to let the first couple of gallons go back to your scuppers, get rid of whatever might be on the deck, and then you can turn the valve this way and start letting the water go down into the fresh water system, which I've got some PEX waiting here for. As I said, I need the other hose barb. And then I did have to use the trick I mentioned of putting this in hot water to turn it into a round piece up there with the help of a little clamp. Be safe on the water, everybody.